Good morning, Your Majesties. Happy day 14 of princmess. I have another scary story for you guys. This one is called Teddy. I think it's appropriate. Christmassy, right? Okay. It goes. My sister had a teddy bear, a scary teddy bear. I don't know why, but it creeped me out. It was just so disturbing to me. The thing had eyes that looked so real. It was as if it was made from a real bear. And its face was just blank and unsettling. Oh, Lordy. Okay. I first started to get weird feelings about the bear when my sister first got it. She was only a baby at the time and I was about 4. We had a dog and he had a habit of eating things. So my mother always had to put it up on the small cabinet in the corner of the hallway upstairs. Every time I went up those stairs, I saw that creepy bear suddenly glare around the corner at me, as if it was watching me. This wasn't the weird part. It started to get really weird about 5 years later at the age of 6, 7. My sister had lost interest in the bear, so my mother just threw it in the old toy cupboard. The only problem was that the cupboard was in my room. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Okay, anyway. When I was 9, old enough to stay in my own room and got to bed without any assistance, every night I would get into my bed and turn my lamp off. This was when it got scary. As I was getting some sleep, I suddenly remembered my mom putting that teddy in the cupboard. I slowly turned to look over across my room to see it through the glass. What? My heart suddenly stopped as I thought about the horror the plush had caused me. But at the age of 9, I wanted to grow up and lose my fears, so I just shook it off and put my head on the pillow. When I got up to pull my sheets on a bit further, I noticed something that would scar me for life. There sat at the end of my bedroom the teddy. My heart started beating abnormally again. I sat there staring at it for about a minute. When I needed to yawn, I closed my eyes. I opened them to see the teddy sitting closer to my bed. Oh my God. At this point, I was really freaked out. I started to move back to the wall and looked around to see if there was any sign that someone had come in. When I looked back to see the teddy at the end of my bed, I was so startled that I almost fainted from fear. When I blinked, it had gone. Okay. I looked around. To my relief, I saw no sign of it. Oh my goodness. I sat my head back down on my pillow, hoping for some sleep. Then I opened my eyes. It was above my head, staring straight down. What? I screamed again as it lunged down at me. I will never see a bear the same way again. I don't blame you. Oh my gosh. A few years later, after the years of horror I burned it, I sat in enjoyment as the bear was turned to smoking ashes in my fireplace. I don't know if that was a good idea. I have lived my teenage life through adolescence. The only thing I could remember that it was in any way similar to my bad experience was when I watched the transpotting. The baby scene shocked me so badly, but other than that, all was well. All right. Um, when I turned 19, I was about to move into my new home. I had been given the keys to the house and was ready to set up my furniture. Uh-oh. After hours of carrying, I carried the final box from the removal truck into the front door and shut the door behind me. I turned to go into the kitchen and put it on the table. I opened the cabinet. I took it out and walked into my living room and placed it in the corner. I stared at it and thought to myself, I don't remember packing this cabinet. I didn't really care that much as I just moved into my new home. I walked back into the kitchen, grabbed my television, and brought it into the living room. When I saw it, the teddy, it just sat there staring at me with those realistic blank eyes. It was beyond imagination, like something from a horror movie. My fears could not be contained, and whatever that bear or demon possessing it was, it knew I was scared. I threw it in the garbage and put a cinder block over the lid. As I slept in my bed that night, content and feeling a little more secure, I woke up that night and checked the time, 12 a.m. I heard a sound in the kitchen. Oh, Lordy. I went to the kitchen and noticed that the outside door was wide open. What? With muddy paws tracks leading into the kitchen, I saw that one of my knives was gone from the holder, and I heard something creeping behind me. I hightailed to my car and drove. I looked in the rearview mirror and saw its face. It was holding a knife. I slammed the brakes and flew through the front windshield, stood up and stared right into my eyes. I felt as if it was pulling me towards it. The only thing that would be coming towards it would be my two front wheels. I rammed into it. I felt a slight bump, sigh in relief, and drove away. Not even a minute later, I felt as if something was cutting at the bottom of my car. Then my car grinded to a halt. I went out to check it. There was a slash through my fuel tank. I ran for dear life to the nearest hotel to stay at. The only one was a mile away. I ran with every few feet. It was just one door behind. Once I got to the hotel, I fell on the bed. When I woke up, it was at the end of my bed. This is some Chucky stuff or Annabelle stuff. That's freaky. Let me know if you guys have heard this story. What do you guys think? I would go to a priest, to be honest, if that happened to me. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. That's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart in the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Okay, love you. Bye. Mwah.